So I was on TikTok last night. I heard about this really cool plugin that some music engineer producer said you really got to try. It's called the Howard Benson Vocal. So what I have is I have a singer-songwriter named Stephanie Morin. She does worship songs. I'm going to try this plugin for the first time on her vocals. So just so you know, it kind of looks like this. This is what the plugin looks like. I already put it in her vocals. This happens to be Studio One. You can use it in any DAW as long as it takes AU, which is component, so that means Logic Pro, or VST, which is probably everything else. And I'm sure there's a Pro Tools wrapper that you can get so that you can make it AAX compatible. So it's really not hard to use. Okay, so this is the plugin, and I already kind of like turned on some basic things, but I'm going to shut everything off, and I'm going to listen to it and start with the first chain. So it starts with the vocal. This looks to me like a kind of a preamp compressor deal. Then the EQ is a basic EQ. A multiplier is kind of like a doubler. Width is probably kind of widens the effect of the sound. Echo adds some echo, and it looks like you can do mono or stereo, which is actually kind of nice. I like mono echo on lead vocals more than anything else. And then space is probably reverb, and then output. So as you can see, this is kind of me looking at it. And let's listen to it. Just put it on 0 and just listen to what it sounds like with just the vocal thing turned on. All right, everything else is turned off. So let's go. My God, sing your praise in the heaven. All right, so I'm going to play a section where it's just a lot of her. Heavens, I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your praises forever. My God, you are good. My God, you are good. We'll sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your praises forever. My God, you are good. My God, you are good. Okay, so this is my take on the compressor. It's very aggressive. I mean, I barely have it turned on. Now, I did compression when I tracked it. I use a universal audio format, and I put on the Elysia channel compressor, if you will, already, and I did de-essing already. So I didn't really need the de-essing. The grid is interesting because the grid is like taking the input and over-cranking it and getting distortion. So to me, you're adding grit without adding gain. The other way is just to add a lot of input. You'll get the same grit effect without turning grit on. Okay? And this compressor is, wow, just like super, super. So if you're doing rock music, that's probably awesome. The tube warmth, I couldn't grasp. I just didn't hear it. It added a little bit on the low end, but that's it. It just added, no, not the low end, the more like 200 hertz. Kind of added some pillowy kind of warmth to it, but not much. So I don't know that it makes a huge difference. Maybe when you start cranking the input and the grit, you can hear it more. I didn't get a lot out of it. Okay, so let's move on to the EQ section. Sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your praises forever. My God, you are good. My God, you are good. We'll sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your praises forever. My God, you are good. My God, you are good. We'll sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your praises forever. My God, you are good. My God, you are good. Okay, here's my take on the EQ. I like it. The low frequency EQ section is really good if you want to bring if you want to make the singer sound closer to the mic, you kind of boost the gain around 200 hertz. And it really sounds like the vocalist just stepped closer to the mic. That's a nice effect if you want that. For more intimate, you could use that. So I boosted that a little bit around 200 hertz. The mid-range frequency, I took away some harshness in the 2500 kilohertz range. It did a good job of taking it away. And then I would say the high frequency EQ on this is more like an air EQ. That's what it reminds me of. I have a Mag EQ 4. It kind of sounds like a lot. I really like the lo-fi effect, and I know that pop music tends to add some lo-fi vocals. So If I can automate that, and I'm sure I can, I might consider that for more of a pop or dance song to add lo-fi vocals to turn on and off as an effect. So I like that. Let's try the multiplier next.
Good, we'll sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your good. My God, you are good. And bless your name. For great are you, Lord, most worthy of praise. I sing with the heaven.
Okay, the multiplier is kind of like double tracking. Imagine if you ask the vocalist to sing again. You crank the amount, crank the offset, suddenly you have a doubling effect. So to me, the multiplier is like a doubler, and it widens. I like it. I would turn it on and off. Maybe I'll add a little bit to taste, but not a lot. But if I wanted to add a section like a chorus where I wanted the doubling, that's perfect. If I wanted the vocals to sound bigger, let's just say I added this to multiple vocals tracks. So if I have 4 or 5 vocalists and I want them to sound like they were 8 vocals, I'd use the multiplier. It's a cool effect. For lead vocals, I might add it to taste, tad, but if I wanted to, and then turn it on and off for the doubling.
My God, you reign.
Okay, I'm trying with.
For great are you, Lord, most worthy of praise. I join with the heavens and sing, my God, you reign. Your praise on the earth, I'll sing your praises for.
Okay, I'm not a fan of it. Maybe for background vocals, I'd consider using it. When you turn on the multiplier and you turn on the width, it suddenly sounds like you have multiple vocals. If you want that effect, it's great. Not for this kind of song. Maybe for other types of music, but not for this. So generally, I'm going to turn it off, but I would use it on background vocals. Let's try the echo.
Forever, my God, you are good. My God, you are good. We'll sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth. I'll sing your praises forever. My God, you are good. My God, you are good.
I like mono echo. I don't like stereo echo. 1/8 of a beat. I like very, very down to what, 10, 2, maybe 3, 4, something like that. Keep it mono. That's what I would do on lead vocals. I might consider it for a more old school song, like an 80s tune. If I was doing an 80s Madonna style pop song, I might consider more of it, but not for this. Okay, let's add space. Space is probably reverb.
We'll sing your praise in the heavens. I'll sing your praise on the earth.
Okay, I can already hear that I like it. It's as good as any reverb. I mean, I like the space sound a lot. They did a good job with adding good space on it. I have some really good reverbs. I have some really, really good reverbs. Soft2 makes a great vocal reverb. Excalibur, the Excalibur family, I think it's owned by Isotope, Nimbus. Those are all really good vocal effects that I've added to Excalibur, R4. I have those reverbs. I have Waves IRL, which is kind of almost a convolution reverb. It is a convolution reverb. I got some really good reverbs. This is a very good reverb. I would turn it on. I would use it. If I was going to a summing mixer, however, which I often do, I would not. I would turn it off and add it more as an effect on a bus. But to just quickly add vocals, if you're doing digital mixing and you want to make a stereo lead vocal, I'd turn it on. I like it. So that's my assessment of it. It's probably lengthy, but that gives you an idea of the Howard Benson vocals. Is it the best vocal chain plugin? I don't know that it's the best, but it's good. I might use it on once in a while on pop vocals or rock vocals, and I definitely would use it more on background vocals, believe it or not. So I'm going to try it on background vocals right now. That's my assessment. For $75, it's a no-brainer. Put it on your iLock, by the way. Get an iLock and put it on your iLock so that you can carry it with you to your friend's house or a recording studio or something. Put the license on the iLock, install it on some other machine, and carry it with you. There you go. That's it.